Hey, cuticle cuties. I am going to hop right in. I am doing RxNails today. I removed the old set last night. So I'm just going to push my cuticles back. As you can see, I already measured for my nails. Good morning and welcome to the chat. This brand is my first time using this brand. They are very, very thin, just like some press-ons you would buy from like the Dollar Tree or something like that. So I'm going to be using Builder Gel. And most gel-X, you know, usually say up to 21 days wear, like 3 weeks wears. This one say up to 2 weeks wear. But I need 3 weeks wear. Good morning, Jay. I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you. So they are very, very flimsy. So this will be a test to see if I can get them to be strong to last for 3 weeks. I am going shorter than I normally do. After I push my cuticles back, I am going to use my nail file on a low speed and just remove the natural shine off. And I'm keeping them pretty basic today. I have not worn short square nails in, I'm talking about years. I tried to get just about all that glue off, but looked like I had a little bit of glue left from last night. Yeah, I think I got the volume. Happy New Year. Good morning, Tam Tam. And as far as these gel-X, like I said, they are very, very, very flimsy. So they're just like the average press-ons you would buy a pair of cheap press-ons. I got these from Amazon. It was under $10. And I've been having them for about a year, so I never used them. But as with anything, you can make it last longer. You can attempt to make it last longer. And that's the goal for today. That is what I'm aiming for today, to see if I can get a few weeks of wearing out of this set. Push my cuticles back and removing the natural shine. You can go in with just basic glue if you like, but I want my nails to last longer, so I will be using a gel glue. Welcome into the chat, everyone. Please give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to show you how you could do some quick, affordable nails at home. Because I know how pricey these nails can get at the salon. People always ask me if I'm worried that people will start doing their own nails at home. I say, well, if they do, good for them. They'll be saving money. Won't put me out of business. That's why you should be having your just be doing multiple things. And I always said, if I don't do nobody else's nails, I'll save my own self money just doing my nails. But it's going to always have people that's going to still want their nails done. But I encourage people to try to do it themselves. That's with anything. Your hair, your nails, save yourself some money. Your makeup, if you into all that. And if you're not, fine. I'm into all that. And I like to do it myself. I'm just trying to get a little bit glue from last night that I removed my RxNails. I thought I removed it all, but excuse me, drinking my coffee and it's making noise. And you can see the glue. So just buff it right off. And this is on a low speed so it don't hurt or nothing like that. And if you didn't have one of these, you can achieve the same thing with a hand file. But again, if you want to start investing in doing such things, I would say get you a little cheap one. They're very affordable, but you would achieve the same thing by doing this with a hand file, removing the natural shine off your nails, and if there was any glue, buffing it away like such. So you can definitely achieve the same thing for that step. Hey Vom, Happy New Year. How are you? We're going to remove the dust. We're doing some RxNails. Not hurting myself. I would not hurt myself. Thank you. I am using these RxNails from Amazon. And I'm just going to have a basic black French. I already went in to pre-measure. Oh, I hope your daughter get well. I already pre-measured all my nails. So you'll want to pre-measure your nails. And then for the help it apply, I've already done this step as well. But you would take your drill and you would just go in and just rough up the welt of this area. Just kind of like making it a surface rough enough where it can adhere quicker, like better. Same to you. Now that I removed the natural shine off my nails, remove the dust off my nails, I'm gonna go in with this swipe solution from Young Nails. If you don't have that, you can use alcohol and just wipe your nails, a dehydrator. And this is just an extra step to remove natural shine, oils, drying out your nails. And as you all know, they are making press-on nails where the girls are wearing them for weeks at a time. It's all about your prepping and the way you apply them. I like to use a Young Nails protein bind. So now that that's all dried out, And I'm not going to touch my nail and mess up my hard work, my prepping, my nail plate. So I'm going to go in and put this primer on all of them. This will be the same thing if I was using acrylics. Love this primer. There are different brands, of course. And I always put 2, because that's what Young Nails recommend, to put 2 coats of primer. And that's how I do it, even when I do my acrylic.
One day, dress-up time will be a cherished memory. But today you won't just dress up like a Disney princess. You'll meet real ones too.
So I will be using this Beetles Solid Nail Glue. It's a gel nail glue. And I'll show you how to do that. I won't be using regular super glue or nail glue. Remember, I want these nails to last 3 weeks. The company that I'm using, I don't even know how to say it my first time using it. I'm not even going to mess their name up. Reading the instructions, they promise up to 2 weeks of wear. Most RxNails promise up to 3 weeks of wear. And like I said, they are very flimsy, but I'm going to try to build it up with some builder gel. I have in this, for some slip solution, I have some alcohol that you're going to see me work with. And I will be using this sculpting brush and picker. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop some of this up. Solid nail gel glue. You need a UV lamp to cure. I'm going to place it right there. I'm going to get this part of the brush and some alcohol and just move that to where I need it to be, inside the nail. Exactly where I'll be applying. And once I have it where I want it to be, I'm just going to take it and the good thing about this, you don't have to worry about it moving up when you use a solid gel. Now what I don't like about, I see like the little white spot from the, probably the alcohol. So hopefully my top coat camouflage that. Once you got it straight enough to where, how you like it, you're going to just flash cure it. I'm going to go into the lamp once they all done. All right, now I'll proceed with my next one. Give me some glue. Put some glue in the inside. Just moving it all around where I need it to be at on the nail. You can show that whole area got some glue. And this alcohol, it just acts as a slip solution to help move everything around where you need it to go. Oop, once I got that, all right, make sure that it's straight. And I'm pressing it down because I want to make sure the glue has gotten all the way to the end. All right, and I'll flash cure that. Good morning, welcome into the chat. I'm doing some gel RxNails. Please double tap to give me a thumbs up. All right. I am using this brand from Amazon. Now we're going to go to the middle finger. Spray that product all where you will need it. Making sure I got some product on the very end. And I'm going to go in. Flash cure it. And just be careful because this gives heat spikes. Alexa, lower. Okay, I got that all where I need it to be. I'm going in with the next one. And any glue that come out where you don't want it to be, it's best to get it before it cures. Making sure I have it all the way down. Oops. Flash cure. And now we just got the pinky left. Good morning. Welcome everyone into the chat. Grab me a little bit for the pinky. Place that right inside the nail. I might have a little bit too much. All right. It's gonna be like having on no nails for me. They're so short. All right. Got that one on. Remove any glue. Now I'm going to fully cure. Good morning, Renee. How are you? I'm doing these RxNails from Amazon. Something real quick and simple. They are very flimsy. So this is a true test to see if I can get at least 3 weeks wearing out of them. If I can get 2 weeks, I'll be satisfied with that because that is what they promise, up to 2 weeks of wear. I did purchase some press-ons too to do, but this is exactly how I do my press-ons too. But they are longer, and I actually I'm gonna save them, so that's gonna be the ones I do next because the Mardi Gras balls will be coming up, and I don't want to wear short nails for that because I'm used to wearing like medium length nails. So if I had to do short nails, I decided this is a good time to do it. So now what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and I'm curing that the whole time in the lamp for the 2 minutes. And I am keeping the nails basic with the French. So because of that, I'm not doing too much. Like I'm not having to do this pretty much done. But when I do my RxNails, if you look at it closely, this is the white spots from the alcohol. I sure hope it go away. You see the little white spot from the alcohol? I'm not going to file them right now because one thing I do know about these RxNails and with these decorations or nail art, they wipe off real easy. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a nail that I'm not going to fit on none of my hands. I want to see how good it does with the alcohol. Like if the color come off. Okay. It don't. So I'm just going to take and wipe them all off with an alcohol pad. Right quick. So what I like to do is I like to go in with my nail drill and just catch around my cuticles. But this step is definitely not needed because if you look, it is real good around the cuticles. I can definitely not do this step. But I just do. Because I like it to look like, of course, like they're not press-ons, right? And that helps like blend in that part and also any like glue, and which is a very thin layer because I can see it coming off. I can kind of file that away, just a very thin layer. But I want to be careful that I don't mess up the black polish, the black paint, because like I said, with these RxNails, any type of like The press-ons, they don't usually be like of a good quality, especially like a cheap kind like this. They come off so easy. That's why you can't just wear these nails because they will be chipping today. So it tells you on the package to put a layer of builder gel first, then top coat, and that supposed to help the paint. Thank you. Now this is a bigger piece of gel that came on the side, so I'm just going to nip it with the nippers. Because I don't want to get too close to the paint. Alright, dust that off. There's another piece of glue. Now I'm going in with my builder gel. I'm not filing off the tips right now because I don't trust the paint. Even if I get a weak wear, I'll be okay. So you could do builder gel in a couple of different ways. So I'm going to first just start off by doing me a little slip solution. And this is designed to help the nail stay stronger. You can paint it on like top coat. But if you do it like that, they recommend you do more than one layer. So by doing it like this, it's called a slip layer, right? You're going to put it on like that, and then you just take the next one. It's like you take a dollop around it. You take a dollop on it, and then you just swoop side to side. And I know this is definitely not a good angle for y'all, but I'm sorry. And you just go all the way down the nail, making sure to cap off your free edge. And that's when we will come in with a little liner brush. I like to put some on a liner brush, but I'm going to drag it around the edges. Because the reason for this is two reasons. To make the nail stronger and also save your paint, your design. And I'm just going to cap off my free edge. I'm making sure I seal that. Because I'm not doing no filing until I get this secured. And this step is recommended. And like I said, these are some flimsy nails. Now this is self-leveling, so they say you can hold it upside down and it kind of balances itself. But you can also look at the nail and give it a little eyeball. And these are buku short, so I don't need a hellified apex. And I am satisfied, so I'll do a flash cure. I'm going to cure it fully. Once I'm done, hi. Gabriella. Alright, I'm going to go in with the next one. And I'm just going to put one thin coat. And then I'll take a little dollop at the top and then go side to side, and it works its way. Horrible angle. When I do my other hand, maybe I'll record a video. Y'all, today is my hubby birthday, so I made a chart. So if y'all can visit my latest chart and wish him a happy birthday. And I'm just sealing in them edges because, like I said, if not, they will not look like Frenches by tomorrow. I'm definitely doing my left hand off camera because I be needing to move all kind of angles. Hi, precious pieces. Thank you. Ooh, let me do a little flash cure right quick. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And at the end of the day, this is your nails. You do what works for you. I'm probably going to put the drill on here, buff it up. I be wanting my stuff to look flawless as I possibly can. And when you're doing it yourself, you might take a step that somebody else don't take. But hey, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Do what works for you. I am most definitely trying to protect my polish. All right. Hold it upside down. Hi, Ashley. All right. Flash cure. I will be curing this completely in just a second. Happy New Year to everyone. Hold that upside down for a second. Hi, Key. You saw me, girl. Yes. Thank you. Okay, Ashley. And be careful, these little things put out some heat. And now I'm going to do my thumb. A thin layer. These nails, like I said, from Amazon was very, very flimsy. So this builder gel is going to make it stronger. Right now, come on. No, I don't do that, Key Nicole. I'm going to show you the ones I got from Amazon. Girl, I don't have time for that. I usually do acrylics, Gel X. These some Gel X nails. All right, hold that upside down. All right, now let's cure that fully. I am using this brand right here from Amazon. It was like under $10, and it come with like buku Gel X nails. In fact, 150 of them. And I just use 10 off of one little strip. I pre-measured my nails and stuff like that. But they are very, very, very flimsy. I'm talking about very flimsy. So, as you can see from, but there are ways around it. So, I am putting the builder gel on, which is designed to help your nails, you know, be thicker, like acrylic and stuff like that. So, this is to strengthen your nails. And this company promises up to 2 weeks of wear. Most gel X say 3 weeks. So I could deal with 2 weeks, but by putting this builder gel on, I'm hoping it could do me 3 weeks. Because I just don't have that kind of time to just be wanting to do my nails every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks either. So right now I'm curing my hand the full time in the lamp. And we're just about done. Because I'm not doing nothing extra to these nails. Thank you for the 11 likes. If you have not yet already gave me a thumbs up, please double tap and give me a thumbs up. I'm just going to be going in with a top coat. Thank you. Now I got a little tacky layer on now. So I'm just going to take some alcohol on this alcohol pad and just wipe off that little tacky layer. And what I should have did before I did all that is just did a little test of the sound. Because I promise you, I know it didn't sound like that. Thank you, Lex. What it is? Lex Leah. Thank you. I appreciate that gift. I just know that it didn't sound like that before I put that builder gel on. So now I'm just going in and filing up the sides. Which it was a perfect shape, but now that I put the builder gel on there, you know how they could kind of mess up your stuff. And you know I be having that little the little thing like from when you separate the nail, just filing it down. I appreciate the the jewel. I'm kind of excited to have these short nails on. Haven't did short in a while. I did not want a chance doing that before I put that builder gel on there because y'all know that polish do not be holding up long. Y'all, my throat got a little tickle in it. So now that I have that top coat on, I am going back in with this drill just to smooth out. Excuse me, y'all. Just to make sure that it is. Look, these nails so cheap, I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to use this regular buffer block just to smooth it out. I can't even much trust the nail. No shade to the little company, but I paid under $10 for 150 nails, and it was very flimsy, so I'm just going in just to make sure that my builder gel was smooth. A leveled surface, should I say. Because I could see where it wasn't so level. Hi, scratch and sip. Happy New Year's. And I know it's New Year, but I always say New Year's. Because some people, they be coming down on me for saying it like that. And this was real quick and simple, very affordable. You want to save yourself some coins, invest in some stuff, get you some RxNails, and do them at home. You can change them up as often as you want, get weeks of wearing out of them. I am not the one to gatekeep. It is what it is. Now that I got that smooth as I want it to be. Dust that off. My final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some acetone. And I'm going to take my little brush. Well, not my final thing, but almost. And I'm just going to go right around the cuticle. Another sealing agent. And we're going to do a test. I'll update y'all weekly to show y'all I need these nails to last for 3 weeks. I'll be happy with the 2 that the company promised on the back of the package. This is no PR, so I am keeping it 100. And booyah. I am going to go in with my swipe again, just to clear off any dust before I do my top coat. If you don't have swipe, you can use alcohol. Thank you for the floating hearts, Lexi Slayer. I appreciate it. And I will be using Beetle's top coat for that. Once they're dry, I'm going to go in with my top coat. Thank you so much, and same to you, Better Rate. Right back at you. And with these RxNails and stuff like that, you want to make sure you get your free edge. Go ahead and seal that in like that to protect the color. That'd be a lot of people's complaint about the color not lasting. It chips and stuff. So mostly everybody tell you to make sure. And I don't rush in this process. I go over it a couple of times. Even with my clients, because I want my top coat to be full coverage. And that's pretty much it. This set is going to be done. I didn't want to do nothing too fancy because if they don't hold up for the longevity, at least I won't have too much time invested in it. Because again, this is my first time using this particular brand. Right now I'm using a top coat of Beetles top coat. And this is the final step. I did the Beetles Builder Gel because this brand of RxNails that I'm using, it was very, very, very flimsy. Even though this was a short set, you can still see, you know, that it wasn't about, it wasn't going to be it. I'll show you the brand in just a second. Capping off my free edge. Thank you so much for my gifts. I appreciate it. I definitely do. Have a great day. Thank you, Vaughn. Oh, Vaughn was cutting up, baby. I saw you in that short. Shaking that big old thing back there. Check out my girl, Vaughn. She got a channel as well. Real sweet lady. Cap off that. Hi, Shifting Soil. Happy New Year. All right, I got that pretty much covered. Free edges are sealed as well. I'm just going in with my acetone and clean up any spillage around the side before I cure. All right, now let's cure. All right, blessings all minds and chat, like, share, pour, love. Let 2026 bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This brand right here from Amazon is what I'm using. They're not the strongest, but hey, with certain products, you can get them more durable. I just hope they last. I'm going to keep y'all updated weekly. I'm aiming for 3 weeks of wear. Oh, look like I had my thumb covering up the name. It's from Amazon. This is the name right here. And you get 150 nails. They come I got my hand curing right now. They come in a pack like this, and you just pre-measure. I got wide nail thumbs. Yes, I got wide nail thumbs, and they have the perfect size for my thumb. I really thought it was BC Art Box because I don't have the issue with their sizes. My thumbs are going to fit. And then when I really looked, because I ordered these about a year ago, I was like, oh, this is not BT Art. But it still fits, so I was happy about that. But then when I seen how flimsy they were, I was like, thank God I got Builder Gel. Alright, I'm just finish up on the cure, and this is it. This is the final look. I'm going to post a short later today. I could see the thickness from underneath compared to how they looked originally, which I'll post that on the short as well. You can see I got me some thickness now. You can hear they were like, this is the original sound. This is just me tapping this nail on here. So yeah, I am satisfied. I think we're going to be good with that. What you laughing at up in there? Alright, y'all. That's it. Under $10 from Amazon. I mean, I did use other products. I applied it with the solid nail gel glue. Amazon by Beetles. I love Beetles. And then I used the Beetles Builder Gel. That's to make it thicker, stronger. And then I topped it with Beetles Top Coat. I am going to hop off live so I can do my second hang-in. And today is my hubby birthday, so y'all go to my last short and wish him a happy birthday, and we'll be hanging out. I'm sure I'll post more shorts throughout the day. So I'm going to hop off now. Thank you all for joining me. If you're not hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have not given this video a thumbs up, go ahead and double tap to give me a thumbs up, please. That's all I have for you guys today. See you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.